Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode in my Minecraft 1.8 single-player survival series. And in this episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some work in the Nether. I would really like to get this Nether portal and this Nether portal, and also a third Nether portal that I've put in, which is kind of up through that way. It leads to a desert and jungle biome. I'd like to get those moved way up there into the ceiling. So that is kind of my plan. And we're going to see if we can make that happen in this episode. So the first thing that we'll want to do is actually break these three portals right here. Let's get rid of those. There's one. And I can come back and get all the obsidian and stuff later. I'm not super worried about that. And we'll come up here and break this one. There we go. And then there's one more to break. And that one I think we'll take a trip through before I actually break it, just so you guys can see where it comes out. I was doing a little bit of exploring and I managed to find some cool stuff. There's a jungle biome and a desert biome, and right nearby there's actually also a savanna. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. There's also a savanna biome kind of nearby as well. So that's way down in this direction. But we're going to have to break that nether portal anyway, because what I want to do is take these portals and basically move them up into the ceiling, because that's where I like to build my nether tunnels and things like that. That way there's no chance of ghasts spawning up there and generally just making your life miserable and all that good stuff. So here is the remaining nether portal. We'll just head right through, and we'll just take a quick peek around. So you can spawn right out here, and there's a jungle biome right there. Oop, falling. I do need to clean up this area a little bit at some point. And then there's this giant desert biome that actually goes for a very, very long ways. This is a huge desert, more sandstone and more sand than I will probably ever need. So there we go. All right, so that's all good. Now we need to break this nether portal as well. And I should have, yes, I do have the obsidian that I need. I can come back and worry about breaking those later. So why don't we go ahead and start kind of working our way up all the way to the roof of the nether, if we can. And we can worry about cleaning up this pathway later on. Oh, lava. Okay, we're gonna be very careful about this. Did I get it? I think I got it. Nope, I didn't get it. No, why am I putting down chests? You know what? We'll just go up and around. We'll go around this way, since that one's being difficult. There we go. I think I got it from that side. That's the hazard of doing this. It's very, very easy to get trapped. There we go. I got my chests. Okay. We're probably going to need those as we work our way up, because I am almost definitely going to get more netherrack here that I'm going to be able to carry as we work on this little project. So tell you what, guys, I'm going to work my way up to the roof of the nether, and I'll be back in just a little bit. All right, guys, I think we have found the roof of the nether. So we're at about 120. So here is the nether roof. And I'm thinking we'll want to go underneath that by at least a couple blocks. So I'm thinking right about here. What level is this? 119. Maybe even one more than that. Let's actually go down one more. We'll go to 118. And this will be our main nether level, if you will. So let me get kind of an area carved out here, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back, and we've got our first tunnel kind of dug out. So our first nether portal needs to go right about here. So let's kind of carve out a little spot for it. And up there. There we go. So we can put this one in right now. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That one can also disappear. Alright, this should be our first portal. And this should take us to that sandstone jungle desert biome place. Yes, it does. Alright, so we've got one nether portal all nice and synced up the way that we should. Ow. I think we need to widen that a little bit just so that we don't get damaged coming into the nether, because that's not ever fun. There we go. So, one portal down, 2 to go. So let's head back this way. And we got to figure out where we're going to make our little nether hub. I'm kind of thinking we'll just do it at the end of this tunnel. Is kind of what I'm leaning towards. That might be the way to go. And I can always move it, or we could also have multiple nether hubs too. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's see. So this is kind of the room that we cleared out before. So let's just kind of do the same thing. I'll just kind of make a space for now. I'll worry about cleaning it up and making it look better once I've got the actual nether portals in place. So I'm going to go ahead and get those other nether portals in place, and I will be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back, and I think we've got the last nether portal laid down right here. So let's give this a try. This should take us to the spruce one. And it does. And this one over here should take us back home, I think. I'm pretty sure. Now, we've already got zombie pigmen spawning up here, but we don't have any ghasts, and that's the part that I'm a little bit more worried about. So let's just head home. This one right here should take us there, if I've done my math correctly. And there we go. We are home. Sweet. So, now what we can do is we can take a little nap, and we can try and come up with an idea for a design of some sort of, cool pattern or something like that that we can use to make our nether portal. So, I'm thinking I would like to use, let's see, what have we got in here? We've got a lot of stone. Maybe we can do something with like stone bricks. Dirt, I'm thinking not so much on the dirt. Stone and sandstone might look nice. And we've got plenty of that. Otherwise, spruce might look pretty good too. Spruce or dark oak. Or jungle wood, I suppose. Maybe... Let's try dark oak for the time being. We'll grab some of these spruce and stairs and stuff. I've got torches. I think I've got everything I need. I think we've got everything we need. Alright. So, let's head into the nether. And I'm not going to do this whole thing, because that would take a rather extraordinary amount of time, which, frankly, we don't have. But we'll do at least a good chunk of it. We'll do maybe we'll just do this little area right in here. I know that I definitely want it to be 3 high, and I'm thinking I want the total thing to be 4 wide. Is kind of what I'm thinking. Actually, maybe we want to broaden that to 3 wide. Because then we could have a minecart track, or maybe some ice or something like that that goes right up the middle. I don't know. I suppose if we do 4 wide, we could have, if we do an even number, we could have a minecart track that goes up one side. Maybe I'll just leave it the way it is for now. Alright, so let's tear up the floor, at least in the middle. In fact, let's tear up the whole floor. Because we're going to want to replace all of this with something different. And I'm trying not to whack the pigmen when I do this. There we go. So something along those lines. We can maybe take some of these dark oak slabs and do something like this, maybe? Get out of the way, pigman. You're in the way. Now, I know I could change the elevation a little bit here to reduce the chance of pigmen spawning, but I'm not really worried about pigmen, honestly. They're not really a threat as long as I don't make them mad. They might get in my way from time to time, but that's pretty much all they would do. So we can maybe fill this in with stone brick. We will want some light in here as we build this up. But something along those lines, I think, is a good start. Now, we'll also want to do something cool in the ceiling as well. I'm not really sure what yet, but we're definitely going to want to do something cool up here. And I think it would be best if we do something that's able to incorporate lighting, probably into the ceiling, is kind of what I'm leaning towards. So maybe we'll do something that kind of mirrors the floor pattern a little bit. So we'll do stone bricks up here. Like this. Do. And then we can take maybe some dark oak stairs. And we could go, let's see, how would this work? It would be like that. And like that. And then we would put glowstone like right here. Maybe do that like every, I think that's a little too close together. Maybe go like every 5 blocks. Just for some lighting to make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like this. That's kind of what I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that'll work for now. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, well, we might move that over a little bit as we go, but that's okay. We can worry about that later. Now here, I'm going to want to do something with some sort of pillar as well. So let's take out this wall entirely. Because we're not going to want nether brick back here as a backdrop. That would just look really ugly. Let's get rid of all this. And we'll replace this with something else. I'm kind of leaning towards replacing it with something else that we don't have in our inventory, though. So let me go grab a couple things, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright guys, I am back, and I think I've got what I need. So, we've got some sandstone right here, and we're going to fill the walls in with this, because I think it'll provide kind of a nice backdrop. I think these three colors, dark oak, stone, and sandstone, I think they provide a very nice color contrast between the three of them. So let's get this all filled in. I've got a whole bunch of it from that desert biome that we found. And I'm just going to bring it around. I also grabbed some glowstone, which I'm going to put in the ceiling here in just a moment. There we go. Let's grab that glowstone and we can put that in. Oh yeah, that's looking much better already. That is a beautiful thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be where the next light would go. I think I'm going to change that up a little bit though. And I think I'm going to put the light right here. Just so there is a light over here. And I might rework the spacing of this whole thing in a little bit. But this is a good start. Let's see. Let's get rid of that as well and put sandstone right there too. Now, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, this passage is eventually going to come out to here. So let's not go any farther than that. And this will basically be like a little pillarway entrance sort of thing. Now the question is, what do we want to do here for some dimension? I suppose we could do something like this. That doesn't look too bad. And this would also then prevent gas from spawning. I kind of like that, actually. It's simple. It's simple, but it gets the job done. So what is that? 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Actually, let's do that. So every 3 blocks, basically, we would have one of these dark oak logs. Just like that. You can barely even tell it's the Nether. Isn't that beautiful? There we go. And that is looking super good. So, I think we're in good shape, guys. We got ourselves a little simple Nether tunnel design that I might carry on as I feel motivated to do so anyway. And fill out the rest of this. We got a decent Nether transportation system in the works. So all in all, we've accomplished quite a lot. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time. But the idea is that they breed the cows and send them over here. Ooh, a panda hat! Oh, I have a panda hat. Anyway, so the idea is that we breed these cows.